Showtime! The Capital G show starts right now.
What's up YouTube, Capital G here. We're talking card prices in this video and if you should really be picking up cards immediately after a booster set is released during the sneak peek. Now, I think that Duelist Alliance taught us a lot, although I would say at the same time it probably confused a lot of players out there, and it's hard to quantify this set because never to my knowledge have we had a booster set release for competitive archetypes at once. I'm talking about Yang Zing, Burning Abyss, S-Knights, and Shadows, and we obviously saw two huge price spikes with S-Knights and Burning Abyss where Dante jumped from $25 to as high as $60, and Deneb went from $13, upwards of $40. So obviously, a lot of people kind of jumped on the bandwagon of, well, you should have bought them when they were cheap during the first week. And if you look at half the picture, then I think that that would be, well, abundantly clear. Yeah, you should absolutely go out and buy cards when they're first released. But isn't that just telling half the story? What if we looked at Shadows and Yang Zings? And what if we went out and we picked those cards up early? You might be having some buyer's remorse right about now. I mean, Winda, let's start with Shadows. Well, Winda was a card that was about $33 during the sneak peek, and now you can get that for $28. Constructs were $30, and now that card is $10. Shadow Fusion was around $20, and it's $15 now. So the Shadow prices have actually been going down. And again, I'm using prices from a TCG player. And if you would have just not bought Shadows when they first released, and let's say you would have picked this stuff up all today, you basically would have saved around $85 or been able to just get a free set of Shadow games. This is, of course, assuming that you run 2 Winda, 3 Construct, and 3 Fusions. And some people out there might be thinking, okay, well, I understand with Shadows, but that's an isolated situation, right? Nope. If you look at Yang Zing's, Baxia was $14 upon release, and now this card is $5.50. Creation was $20 about the time that it came out, and now it's less than half of that now, $8.50. And remember those $3 supers that infinitely pissed me off when Yang Zing's were announced? Yeah, outside of Suwani, you can get them for less than 90 cents each. I mean, less than a freaking dollar are the Yang Zing Supers now. I mean, they have absolutely plummeted. And I know half of this video, or actually more than half, has probably been me just, spewing random numbers at you guys. But it kind of goes to show that I'm not sure that there is a surefire way of knowing what cards to pick up. I mean, Yang Zing's flopped, so their prices predictably plummeted. Burning Abyss did the exact opposite. They shocked us all and their prices predictably went up. But what about Shadows and S-Knights? I mean, Shadows were a deck where everybody expected them to be great, and I would say without a doubt they're the best deck of the format, and yet the prices are dropping. I mean, sure, you can say that some of this has to do with the fear that they may get hit on the ban list because that just happened in the OCG, but still, you look at S-Knights and people seem to have known about them for forever, and yet when they came out, they had 3 ultra rares and they were all dirt cheap, which was kind of shocking to me. I mean, I was looking at Deneb and I was like, wait, aren't you the best card in the deck? The thing that gets everything going, you're the Stratos and you're only like $12. Like, it doesn't really make any sense. So I think for the most part, maybe we're gonna have to start going off of potential. Like, if a deck can be tier 1.5 or higher and it's fairly cheap upon release, then I think that it's a pretty safe bet to pick up. And since a lot of people play on DevPro, I mean, they have these cards way before they're on Dueling Network or anything of the sort. So I guess you have to take your own judgment. You have to test with the deck and see how good it is, and then if these ultras are coming out and you know that you need them for the deck because your deck just won't run effectively without it, you just got to bite the bullet and pick it up. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think that it is a wise investment to pick cards up as soon as the set releases? Or do you feel like it's just smarter to, let a format kind of develop, see how card prices tend, and if a deck starts trending up, pick it up quickly? Or, wait to see if maybe a deck starts trending down? Because again, who saw Shadows who saw that coming with all their prices falling? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching as always.
Subscribing makes life happy.